When the Gibeon meteorite hit Namibia more than 4 billion years ago, pieces of it were strewn across a vast landscape. Now those fragments could be used to make high-performing catalysts to help store energy from sources like wind or sun. A catalyst is anything that either causes or triggers a chemical reaction into high gear. Researchers from the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology turned slices of the terrestrial rock with its unique nickel and cobalt makeup into electrodes to test its effectiveness.
After taking the different slices, we removed the oxide that was formed during the cutting process, then stuck it on a glass piece for mechanical stability. And of course, we also soldered an electric wire and covered it with a non-reactive glue in order to define a real area for the chemical experiments we've done.
In a process called water oxidation, the scientists passed an electric current through the electrodes to split water molecules into oxygen and hydrogen gas. That hydrogen gas is a great clean energy source that can be stored in tanks for later use.
In this experiment, we observed that the performance of the meteorite was improved while performing the chemical reaction, and that is mostly due to the fact that a very active layer, a very catalytic layer, was formed on the meteorite during experiments.
The meteorite could hold the key to making renewable energy a cheaper and more efficient option than fossil fuels.
In a eventual future without fossil fuels, we'll need some way to store renewable energy. So when it's very windy outside, we can produce a lot of wind electricity via wind energy, but if we not use that electricity right away, then we lose it. So we need some way to store excess renewable electricity in some way.
The researchers say there may be all kinds of natural materials that could be high-performing electrocatalysts, like the Gibeon meteorite. Deborah Block, VOA News, Washington.